yes, here we are. We're actually made it into work. Um, got plenty to do really, but it's all very very quiet. Normally this is very very noisy, and there's the furnaces there going. That's the furnaces there, sort of like all on silent now, and there's some waste glass. Well, we can recycle that glass and get that back in. I'm going to get that switched on. But I saw David Icke last night. Actually, I watched David Icke, and I've had another listen today as well. Actually, to be quite honest, when I've been at work, sitting down, getting on with stuff, and very fascinated. Until he did lose it for me. He did lose it at one point when he goes off about interdimensional beings running the show and everything like that. Like and one of the things that I have a problem with that is, what would interdimensional beings have any interest in sorting out what human beings are doing or anything like that? I just don't understand that bit. But anyway, but the bit he was saying about us all, the face masks stopping human interactions and all things like that, I find very 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 interesting, because you know we are. It does look like we are going into a sort of bit of a new control thing. It does think that he states absolutely categorically that there is no such thing as COVID, not Corvid, COVID-19, mate, Babber. COVID-19. There just doesn't seem to be anything such as COVID-19 actually as a disease, and the things are. I think things are being. I don't know. We're having our chain pulled completely. So I'm going to go back to work and do what I can, and just. I think the only way we can sort of like beat all this is just getting on with it. And one of the things that I thought was really quite interesting yesterday was big fun. Was oh they had over 1 million views on David Icke last night. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a hell of a lot of views. And see that things you can do with the stapler. Yeah. They had a lot of views on. That's a whole of 1 million people watching David Icke, or over 1 million people, and this is quite interesting, really. So 1 million people have had access to the fact that a lot of people don't actually believe what we're being told. The hospitals are empty. They are. And but there's an awful lot of people that are very very scared. And when I say to some people that I'm really not convinced about all this and everything like that, they get a bit shirty with me. So I'll keep my thoughts to myself, and let's see how we can get back to normal. See how we can get back to work and earning money and our independence. I've been self-employed for virtually my whole life now. I haven't had a job. I haven't been employed, so to speak, by other people for 40 odd years, and so it's that independence. I've really valued that independence that I have, and I hope that people can value their independence. And if you value your independence, just get out and work, earn some money, earn your own money, and don't be dependent on the state. Okay? Yeah, I think that's one thing we mustn't be. We must never get dependent on the state. And a lot of people have been dependent on the state for a long time, and I just don't think it's a good idea. Keep your own independence. Take care, and I'll speak to you on the other side.